And we are live. Yeah, we're live. So, what's up, Classic David? First one as usual. So, what's up, Classic David? First one as usual. Yeah, just exact same 29 here in Brussels. Alex, yeah, yeah, I think your mic is there is a problem. Yeah,
Oh, oh shit. Oh my gosh, my mic was muted all this time? Are you kidding me?
like, I can hear you, but
Oh shit.
YouTube
Oh,
cannot.
no, you kidding me. Oh, you kidding me? Yes, I
Mic
was
was
muted
muted all
this all the time. Oh my god. So embarrassing. So freaking embarrassing. And I know why I was muted because I was testing the mic and I muted the button here. Ah, goddamn.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
no,
that
it's
was
good.
retarded for me. That was retarded for me. Let me be here. Okay, so sorry. Let me catch back a little bit. Let me just do a.
Restarting over.
Yeah, we're starting over. Okay, so first, what was your first question? Classic. Your first question is, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, your first answer to your first question, David, right? Why I still remain bullish on Bitcoin? Because you didn't lose any main areas. Even though yes, your daily was a low close, but you didn't take in effect the whole picture of what Bitcoin is painting for you. And you can see from this, like from these two green lines, you haven't even ended up underneath these two lines, right? So because you haven't ended up and you haven't dropped the area, you didn't lose the area, you still have chances to continue, right? That's the biggest case here in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin did this numerous time. Bitcoin does this so many times that it looks super weak and then bam, suddenly pumps, right? So yeah, you definitely want to wait for the area to break, and when the area breaks, then you start making assumptions that yes, now it's bearish. Now need to start playing it a little bit different. Until that, you have to play Bitcoin as your primary plan, and your primary plan was 45. This area 45, 43k, all the way up to 50 and something k, right? So as I was saying, a little bit of recap on the current area that we are located in. Let's just say current range. Yes, our trades were, as I was explaining, my overall entry, or should I say my average entry, is around here. So what I was saying here, that I didn't manage to get the best possible entry, it is about 4% from the bottom, right? So if for the guys you remember from before, we had an area here to fill, sorry, a little bit higher, and we had an area here to fill, right? So this one sadly didn't get filled, which I wanted retrospectively both of them being filled, but okay, this one sadly didn't get filled and this one did, right? So yeah, here I don't have the best price, but I still think it has quite a nice price, because if you look at it from here, it's all the way up to almost 20%, right, to the top. And then I kind of was moving forward, kind of giving you opportunity to what if you currently haven't filled a position yet, but this trade is more related to the people that have a outstanding position already, but they want to have another one, right? And I'll explain that again in just a minute. So this is now the current possibility for your position for the Bitcoin, and you have about stop loss down here, and then the first profit take is as you wish up here, which is around 9%, or up here, which is around 15%. Personally, I'm going to go for this profit take, right? Because I'm gonna wait for the conclusion to end up here, and I have a lot of other altcoins and something right now that are probably gonna perform well if that happens. So I'm not gonna be taking my profit take on Bitcoin too early. But yes, the common most right practice in this case would be taking the first profit take at 40.5, because you just don't know if it's gonna continue. But in this case, I'm gonna make an educated guess, because this is gonna be a bullish bounce and this is bullish continuation. I'm gonna say, okay, yes, low time frame speaking, right? Then yes, we are gonna go test up there. But yeah, of course, if you want to stay safe, I presented you that option as well. So I'm just giving you my thoughts on how I'm going to play it at the moment for this week. Now, if you don't have an outstanding position already, if you didn't take these longs that we presented the previous week, then we can move towards to Ethereum. And here I was basically explaining why Ethereum is a better quote-unquote gamble right now. So Ethereum is falling behind Bitcoin, and it is falling behind because of Bitcoin dominance and current Ethereum Bitcoin chart as well. Now, this can be good or it can be bad. So one of the good points is about Ethereum falling behind. You can see that usually it catches up to Bitcoin. What does that mean? So if we were to take trade on around this area right here, you can see that our stop loss would be a risky version, would be around 3%. Let me just take a little bit higher. Would be around 3%, and the less risky version would be around 5 to 6%, right? But look at this risk to reward ratio. We can go all the way up to here, which is 35%. So you can already see there's a lot more money to be gained on Ethereum if you don't have the position yet open on Bitcoin, right? If we can do a less risky version, you can see there's a lot of potential on Ethereum if you don't currently have an outstanding position. Obviously, granted, this is a bigger risk because Ethereum didn't break the middle of the structure and didn't really gain above it. But if you take it in conjunction with Bitcoin and you make that assumption, yes, you can have a very good trade come out of this. So I'm still gonna say like this, if this is gonna follow the Bitcoin, right? If this is gonna follow the Bitcoin, you have a potential of making pretty good money. And looks like if our first profit take in this case is 7R, we only have to be profitable on this, or we only have to be right on this trade about 20% of the time. So if Bitcoin does do what we are expecting it to do because of its current price action, then you're gonna be right more than 20% of the time, right? But yeah, it is more of a scalp / trade. You know, it's not. I wouldn't go a full percent risk on it. I would go 0.5%. And then I would go another 0.5% on 37k here with the stop loss retrospective under here. So you get best of both worlds, right? So you might get stopped on Ethereum and Bitcoin might still continue up there because Ethereum might overreact on this downfall of Bitcoin. But you might also get filled on both and actually win on both of them, right? So yeah. So that would be kind of a position I would be looking for now for Bitcoin for the next week, right? This would kind of be the thing that I'm gonna be playing for this till the next week. Right now there's not much more to say on Bitcoin, honestly speaking, right? I mean, daily looks like there you've closed 2 candles above here already, so you're doing pretty good. So yeah, this would be definitely a position I would be taking next with the stop loss under there that we already mentioned under here, right? And yeah, just waiting if this plays out, right? And same for Ethereum, not much to say. This is one of the positions you can definitely feel on it. And yeah, hopefully aim for all the way up here, and you'll see if this is gonna go, if this is gonna turn out well. Let's just throw a quick glance at Bitcoin dominance to really see what's happening. And yeah, David, you can see Bitcoin dominance once again. You know, we've been, the funny thing is it's called dominance, and we've been dominating this chart, right? Except for one thing up here that we messed up. Pretty much everything else is pretty much on point how we've played it, right? Right now, Bitcoin dominance is doing exactly what we said last week, right? And it's now making its continuation. Now, the only question is if it's gonna stop here. This is what we want to see, because if it doesn't stop here, yes, Ethereum might get wrecked, right? If you're not gonna get a little bit of a sideways right now and test something like this and just go forward, right? Yes, then the Ethereum might get wrecked. And this even might happen because if you go down to 4 hourly and you zoom in a little bit, we already tested and we already tested it, right? So yes, this would now be a second test. So I'm looking at not going under this maybe, but I'm looking at to test it like here, right? And then go forward. But yeah, essentially speaking, we already tested the bullish spot and now we did a bullish bounce. So yes, it is. You got good chances of actually breaking this one on the first, or not in the first try, the second try in this case, but you know, really minimalistic first try or second try. So yeah, you do have potential to get wrecked on Ethereum. So don't risk too much, you know, risk accordingly. And it's still, you know, it's still a trade that I would take, even though this is looking like it is. I would still take that trade on Ethereum because it has such a good reward ratio. The rewards are so juicy on it, like you don't want to let it pass in those moments, right? Also, let's check out Ethereum Bitcoin. I think last time we did it on Bittrex. Oh yeah, we did it on the other chart. Doesn't matter, yeah. Okay, let me see this. Okay, so we had a second rejection. Wait, did we do it on this chart? This chart looks a little bit messy. Yeah, I think we did do it on our Ethereum Bitcoin. Let me check one chart here that I have. Oh no, it's the same one. Nah, yeah, I'm not gonna look for that other template right now. It would take too much time, peeps. It would take too much time. Okay, so this was dinked. Okay, we made, yeah, pullback and we failed it and now going down. Yeah, again, you're on the support. Wait, let me just delete this because this has passed. Yes, we are now on the support. We have to hold this. If we hold this, Ethereum will survive, and then yes, our trade on Ethereum is gonna be perfect. Perfecto. So yeah, we got a couple of points, right? I mean, this is looking good. This is looking Bitcoin dominance a little bit less, but this is looking good. This is looking very good. And yeah, we'll see. Even though, again, I'm gonna point out one thing. What I'm noticing is, which if I go to a lower time frame, yeah, this is exactly it. We already tested it and we had a rejection. So yeah, same thing. You might just go straight through it, but I do think it's gonna stop at green light, or should I say green line. So yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna go like Bitcoin, Ethereum trade. I'm still good with it. I'm still gonna go for it, but I'm gonna go with a safer stop. I'm not gonna go with that dangerous stop that I've shown before, right? So I'm gonna be placing my stop underneath this for a reserve, because you know this one would be the correct stop, right? But I'm afraid that you might get wicked out. So there's one thing is, but let's just put, there's multiple things to approaching this scenario right here. Okay, so first of all, you don't have to fill the trade right in, right? So one strategy is either you put your stop loss underneath the low because you don't have time to bullshit around, right? That would be the best kind of time. I mean, the best kind of strat if you don't have time. But let's just say if you're a basement dweller like me and you sit in front of PC a lot, then what you do is you go down to like 15.5 or 7 minutes, whatever, right? You wait for it to come in this area. And then it starts doing the reversal pattern, and you fill it right here with the stop loss. With the stop loss right under here, right? And then that would be kind of your play for a lower time frame perspective, if you have obviously time to mess around with that one. So yeah, those are your two possible options for Ethereum that you can possibly, you know, get the maximum R or maximum profit out of it, even for some of your high leverage junkies, right? So yeah, sorry. Okay, so we basically run that back what I was saying before I figure out that I had no sound. So let's go back up. So yes, T-Fuel. Also, yes, I can't believe that you actually remember my cat's name, Classic David. I'm very impressed by that, you know, so very nice. Okay, so T-Fuel, what has happened in the last time? Wow, we never, wait, did we? Oh, we just continue pumping from there? Wait, when was our last stream? 9th. Where is that? 9th. Oh, okay, I remember now. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Okay, yeah. So the thing is, this was so high up that we said, okay, you have two areas to play, but we went for this one, right? So that's why we placed the green line here. I remember now. Look at that, green line worked to perfection, yeah. Wait, how much drove down was that? 40%. Okay, that's a lot. Wait, where was 9? Oh yeah, so we were still in the pump period. Too sad it didn't fill up. But you know what I'm gonna say right now? Yep, this is the next one. This is the next one to go. So if you didn't fill this green area right here, then this is the next one right now. So this one is still you know, wow. So this is the next one. You definitely want to go for this one. So yeah, this is gonna be waiting for us. So actually write this one down, Arnaud. I want to make a video about this one. This is a very good trade that's gonna be happening next. And you're gonna T-Fuel, yeah, and you're gonna have a chance of like 45, maybe even 60-70% profit take, something like that. Or, you know, at bare minimum 30%. We'll see how the price action pans out. So this is going to be a very good trade. Honestly, this is going to be one of those. Yeah. So let's see. Keen to look at Iuna. What the hell is Iuna? What the hell is Iuna? Iuna. Kuna. What? Did you mean Luna?
Luna.
Yeah, Luna probably, yeah. Let's see, Luna. Oh my gosh, wow. This looks like trash, bro. More than 70%. Well, a good thing is it went back in here. Yep, you gotta be holding this shit right now. This is your shit to hold. I mean, no, don't sell now. If you're holding, do not sell now. Not at all, man. Not at all. If you start going underneath this again, then yes, you're gonna have to consider selling. You're gonna really have to consider selling. But right now, nope. You gotta hold it and at least hope for this test, if not higher, right? Around here. Around 12 bucks, 9 to 12 bucks, right? First profit take. Wait, let me actually see 4 hourly here. Yeah, it's around 10 bucks is your first profit. And then, yeah, second one 13 and last one about 15. Like, holy shit, if it comes all the way up here, this would be a glorified short. I mean, glory short. Like, holy my, this is like something you would have to short 100% of time. Actually, write this one down as well, you know, Arnaud. Short Luna, $15, around 15 bucks, 14, 15 bucks.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And then Glava said, voice check, no sound. Oh my gosh, I wasn't reading the chat. That was my bad. No sound, there was. Yeah, sorry. Today we have muted. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I have a lot of apparently I don't know how to turn on the mic, so that's so I'm a little bit embarrassed. For sure. Oh yeah, before we go on, of course, guys, please do post the questions you have around the coins so we can dissect them. If you're holding any coins, the same like Luna, you know, sometimes, a lot of times you can save yourself a couple of headaches, because even though you want to only hear the positive stuff, and I know, I get that, right? I get that everybody wants to have their bull market and everything, and this is what I'm saying. This is definitely not bad chart, right? This is definitely not bad chart. I would definitely want to hold Luna, but do understand that after a chart like this, and if it comes up to 15 bucks, I would definitely short it. Like, I mean, look at this, right? I mean, look at it. The stop loss is barely like maybe 15% at best. Even if I go lower time frames, probably even less. I could squeeze in at around 11 to 12%. And look at this drop then, right? 60%. That's a huge drop, huge money maker. And again, right, when I'm seeing a chart like this, and not even to mention, wait, let me see where the weekly close was. Give me a second. Look at that. Two weekly half candle closes underneath this one left side. Like, this gives me high probability that this is gonna be some sort of a rejection up here. Right? So this is why you kind of want to keep an open mind. I know everybody is in bull market and no one wants to hear anything about bear, right? But keep an open mind, guys. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made on charts like this, right? Both ways, right? It doesn't only have to go up. You can make money on the downside as well. Of course, the downside will not make as much money as the upside, but you know, if you limit your risk just a little bit, let's just say you take like a 0.5% risk on a chart like this, you will rarely go wrong. Let's just put it that way. You will rarely go wrong, dude. Okay, what's your uptake on Cake? Let me see Cake. So Cake being a reward token, right? It's probably not doing too well, and yes, it is not doing too well at all. Okay, so fuck, when I'm looking at Cake and I'm looking at that weekly, Cake is definitely bearish as well. Like, it's something I was just explaining on Luna, right? If it ever made it to all the way up here, I would have to short it on the first try, on the first test, right? I would even contemplating as going into a knife catch on this one, right? Because you've lost so many key levels. Like, you can see this on weekly, you can see this on weekly, you can see this, okay, this one, sorry. But yeah, in this case, yeah, you can even see this on weekly, right? I'm mistaken. Oh yeah, maybe you can't on weekly, but you can see it on daily, right? You can see you lost all of these major levels, right? And if you look at it on daily, you even lost this. So basically you lost entire chart in just a span of couple of days. So when a chart like this does make a comeback, and you know, it is Binance related, so it might make a good comeback, you actually want sometimes to take a couple of gambles and play against them. And I know, you know, when it comes to Binance, if Binance wants to pump something, they will pump the shit out of it. And yes, you might get wrecked, but you know, a lot of the times you won't, and you will make good money on it. So going back to what to say about Cake, man, fuck me, this chart does not look good. What can I say to you? Does not look too good. Honestly, I have here really hard time giving you advice on this one. So when you started creating this range, basically everything was tested, right? You have tested everything. So with your logic right now, what you would have to do is not go underneath this. If you go underneath this, what I'm presuming is gonna happen, you're gonna test all the way down here again, maybe even on lower time frames. Yeah, you will be testing all the way down here again. That is what I'm seeing on this chart. If that happens, if you lose this support right here, that would be my logic from this point of view, because everything else was possibly tested in this range. You haven't created any new strong levels. And look, even though it has a very similar case to Ethereum, this one you rejected the top, while at Ethereum you actually held, you know, you actually went and make it like a double top. So that's a little bit of a difference, you know. It's not a large difference, but it is a little bit of a difference, right? So right now you have to, if you reject the pre-top, what you gotta do is hold the pre-low, and this is exactly what you want to be holding right now. So yeah, if you wanted to gamble, quote unquote, now is the time to enter the trade, not exit it. Now is the time to enter the trade. Let me see the stop loss. 4%, yeah, around 4%. And the top side is around 10%. 2-hour trade, not bad at all. 2.5 hour almost, you know. So not bad trade after all, but yeah, like I said, if you're looking for a long-term vision, then yeah, if you lose this, what I'm seeing is next testing it deep. It should be testing it by the lows of price action, right? Unless Binance is gonna hold it and, you know, do something else with it. But yeah, so far. I mean, you had a pretty decent breakout here, but then you failed it. You completely failed it, right? So now if you miss this whole point and you dropped it below, that's gonna be a heavy blow, I think. It's going to be quite a heavy blow to this range. So yeah, sorry, not a lot of good information on this one, to be honest. You know, it's not really looking good at the moment. Then yes, I take notes from every stream. Wow, classic, David. You must be the only one of yours in the past 7 to 8 months. Oh damn, you've been taking notes for a long time. And I did write down your cat's name too. Important stuff for. What do you mean? How is my cat's name important stuff? You know. She just goes around and sleeps in. Oh my gosh, I have so many cat trees in my house. Like, I literally bought too many cat trees. Because every Christmas, I'm like, look, a new cat tree. Here you go, cat. So literally, I got like, what, 6 cat trees already. Goddamn. It's getting a little bit too much. Yeah, true. Maybe I'm turning into a cat lady or something. But I only got 1 cat, so, you know, that's a fun thing. Okay, Luna. Yeah, we already checked Luna, Evgeny, right? Pretty much we know exactly what to do in that one. KuCoin coin. See, that's one of the interesting ones. Because we did talk about this one in the past, and this one is actually performing very nicely. Very nicely. We did talk about it in the past. I think we did. Because this one, they are actually bringing out their own network in July, if I'm not mistaken. So in about a month worth, they should be having their own network, just like Matic. You know, and that is quite bullish. It might be quite bullish. Of course, they're late to the whole thing, right? I mean, a lot of networks have been recently launched, like Phantom and all of other ones, right? So, you know, they are a little bit late, but at the end of the day, they are still exchange tokens, so they might have some chances of actually doing something great with it. Yeah, so you definitely had a trade here, you know, like this is what we want to be seeing, something very similar to Bitcoin, but a little bit less, right? I mean, look at that breakout, fill that 37, right, area, 37k in that case for Bitcoin, and then boom, right? That's exactly what you want to be seeing. So right now, this trade was already missed, and I'm gonna say, like, even if I go on like 1 hour time frame, you don't have much of opportunities anymore, to be honest with you, completely. I would be looking for something like this to be broken, something like this, and then I would be looking for another entry on lower time frame if that's the point. But if you're holding KuCoin at the moment, then yes, hold it still, because that's so far it's a nice structure, and you definitely can get a pullback. But don't forget to TP, you know, I'm not saying at all that you shouldn't TP, you know, you got plenty of points up here. That's one of the important points where you should TP, for sure. Important ones, for sure. So $12 to $13 definitely should have been taking a TP right here, and then probably possibly one at the top if it happens as well. But do make sure you keep a little bag that goes, you know, for runners, or at least if you're gonna TP refill, because if their chain takes off like BNB did and Matic, then you definitely want to have a fair share of KuCoin coins, tokens in that case, right? So yeah. KuCoin, not too bad. XRP USDT. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, XRP looking like trash. Well, you know where that is going, guys. It's the same thing as, what was the other coin that we just did? Cake, yeah, same thing as Cake. Bam, drop this, and you're gonna be doing some deep tests, my dude. Deep tests. Something like here, yeah. And possibly even then being so close is going to be something like this as well. Oh yeah, this was already tested. You gained 1. You didn't actually gain shit after it, but I would still probably take a trade down here. Maybe weekly, let me see. On weekly, it can actually go even lower, to be honest. Fuck. This is okay. I wouldn't knife catch it anymore. Okay, because of this, I wouldn't knife catch it anymore. No. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna knife catch it, you gotta go way down the bottom, like 47 cents or something like that, right? So yeah, knife catch here, definitely not happening. So you gotta be looking at the low time frame. So yeah, don't get me wrong, trade is still somewhere in here. There's a trade, but you don't wanna go in blindly, right? Because you might then suffer the same thing as I did on Bitcoin, and now I am left without the best possible entry, right? Which I could have gotten in that case if I just waited around. So yeah, sometimes you gotta play the smart game, you know, and just be more patient. Vet, VeChain. Okay, VeChain. Let me check weekly real fast. Okay, VeChain, not bad. A little bit better than Cake, actually. A little bit better. Definitely want to be holding this right now. Yep. Holding this, hold this, and continue away. Wait, sorry. Actually, no. That's bad, what I just did. Hold this and continue to... Wait. What am I doing? 4 hourly, that's what I'm looking for. Wait, hold this and continue to this. Yes. Bam. And after that, continue to this. Yeah. Boom. That's good. Oh wait, actually was tested here. Continue to more like this. Yeah. Then that would be the middle of this structure. If I'm not, let me see in daily again. No, sorry, the bottom of that. Yeah. Okay. This is the one. This is the spot. This is the good spot. Yep. Okay. Continue to this. So that still leaves you with 70% or 25. Good trade. You definitely want to be holding this. If you drop this, boy oh boy, yes, I can see you already dropped it once. So yeah, then you're probably gonna test all the way down here again. Wait, actually, let me go to 4 hourly again. Yeah, you're gonna do a deep test first, like 7 cents, and then you're gonna go for deeper if that doesn't hold. So same thing around here. So yeah, that would be it. Do you know BTC longs? Yeah, I do know BTC. I actually got him. I actually got him saved right here. So this is shorts and this is long. So the way why I don't exactly look at this too much is because this doesn't make a lot of sense, honestly speaking. You know, this doesn't make a lot of sense because it's only from one exchange. It doesn't follow cross exchanges, right? It's from and it's from Bitfinex. I don't think there's any other BTC longs. BTC USD longs. Yeah, there's not any other than Bitfinex. So you know, this case, I'm gonna say this is not really something. You know, this doesn't really make any sense, to be honest. Like, you know, look, longs went at the lowest and now they're at the highest. Like, that makes no sense. Obviously, right now you have way less longs than all the time high. Like, that's just logical. I mean, you just made a 70% of drops, right? You just made a big, huge drop. Like, what was the drop in total? 50% drop. And now you're telling me you got more longs than what you did when you were here. That's bullshit, right? Because a lot of people got liquidated. They got wrecked. A lot of people said, oh, shit, I'm not playing with this scam crypto anymore. This is too much for me. So for us having something, for me, somebody telling me right now that we have more longs here than we had here makes 0 sense. Especially when I look at indicator, not an indicator, but let's just say volume, because for some reason my volume is not in. Look, I mean, look at the volume, right? The volume is lower than it was. Wait, actually, that's Bitfinex. That's not the right one. Okay, look, yeah, look at the volume, right? This volume was much higher here than it is right here. So no one is telling me we got more longs right now than we had before. This is BitMEX, probably more. So yeah, again, same goes for shorts. I mean, this makes no sense, right? This makes no sense. So, okay, so I'm gonna say, okay, the shorts, I could understand that they were at the lowest by the time we were up here, but somebody please tell me why the shorts only grew in the last. Wait, actually, wait, when did this drop happen? Actually, again, let me chill. 10th of May. So you're telling me we had that the shorts was at the lowest since last year, even after that drop happened. Yeah, that makes that potentially makes no sense to me, right? And yeah, this chart really does make a lot of sense. Sorry, right? Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you right now. So what does this tell you, right? Okay, longs are at the highest, and apparently shorts are almost at the highest. Okay, what does that exactly tell me? Absolutely jack shit, right? This doesn't make any sense at all to me. Yeah. Or maybe that just tells me that people have too much money. Am I right, Arnaud?
Yep.
Okay, Aave still the same as we did analysis previous week, my dude. You know, hold this and you have potential. If you drop this, God knows, man, you're gonna be testing that $200 deep. $200 deep, my dude. Actually, wait, I actually still have an order on this. Oh yeah, I still have order on Binance and this coin. It never dinged here on that first drop. Unlucky. Should I keep it, Arnold? What do you think? Should I keep the order here? Should I be a bold adventurer and keep the order in?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep the order in actually. Yeah, that was a pretty healthy bounce, I think. So you, and oh yeah, 100%. And then you regained all of this left side. So yeah, liquidity probably did restore itself down here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this order in. So if you just start dropping underneath this area and you start closing in weeklies and dailies, right? And just get more dailies. I'm gonna be looking more dailies. This is the entire area actually. Yeah, then we are gonna I'm gonna still keep this order in, and this is probably where the next Aave would in this case be going to. Please tell. Yeah, well, so yeah, that is pretty much a Akash, sorry, what I'm looking at. Aave right now, it doesn't hold this area. It's not gonna look too good for it. I guess they got some new players on the street and people are going into something else, right? In the past, you called $16 BNB at the bottom of bear market. Is this still? What do you mean I called? No way, dude. No. I mean, I called the BNB, yeah, but being at absolute bottom, I mean, because we had levels before, you know, you just can't take it in effect like that. Wait, is this even the right chart? It is. I think it is, yeah. So anyways, like you can't just say, yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. That would be the best case scenario, BNB going to like 16 cents. Why is this chart so weird? What the fuck? Let me try logarithmic. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't even know what these lines are and this trade here. What the fuck? If I took this trade, I'm a goddamn genius. But no, I didn't, because what the fuck is this stop loss? It's what the... Then delete this. This must be an old chart. Anyways, what I'm looking at here, man, you gotta start from here, you know? You gotta start from around here. $45. And yes, let me see, 16. So yeah, $16 would be absolutely the pinnacle. Wait, what is this line? It's some old shit. So $16 would be absolutely the best case scenario of the bottom for BNB, right? But if it's gonna happen, you don't know that, right? You can't just tell me I said, yeah, buy it at $16 and the rest is history. No, dude. You gotta be buying it at multiple levels, right? So what I'm seeing here, one is definitely 45, and then you got another one at around 26, right? Weekly, let me weekly this shit out. Yeah. Boom, at around 26, 28 bucks. So those are the kind of levels you would be looking at BNB. But yeah, definitely just don't go like, oh yeah, he said $16, that's it, I'm gonna set my order there, it's gonna get there. Like $16 is the best case scenario for the bottom. Sorry, what I'm trying to say. That's the same thing as I said on Bitcoin. The best case scenario for your bottom on Bitcoin would be something absolutely sick. And you know, most of the people would hate me for that, but I think it would be utmost radical if it happened. 7k, look at that, right? That would be for me the outmost bottom on Bitcoin, the best case scenario, where I would be buying Bitcoin almost all in, right? Is it gonna happen? Fuck, you don't know, right? Because like, look in here, I had my bottom is, my logic here was, we have to now go underneath this. Let me just push it back here. Okay, so let's just say pretend we are back in 2018 right now, right? We just formed this sort of a early pattern of reversal, and then we started pumping up again, right? So as we started to reject the high, we didn't confirm the bull because bull confirmation would be up here. We started dropping again, and as we dropped underneath this, my logic here was at the time that dropping underneath this would be a perfect scenario. Why? Because there is shit ton of volume under here, right? Shit ton of liquidity. Everybody has their stop loss underneath here. So most of my buys were actually stacked right in here. And that was actually working in conjunction well because it was untested level at the time, right? I mean, on a weekly higher time frames, it was an untested level that Bitcoin left behind, right? So most of my buys, or should I say here, I would absolutely go all in, because this was also would be a kind of a confirmation that you're gonna go test all the way up to 10 grand again, or around 9 grand, sorry. And then if you break 10 grand, 9 grand in this case, you flip to bull market, which you absolutely did without ever testing 2K. And this is the same thing right now what I'm doing with 7 grand. 7 grand is the spot which I think if it's gonna get tested, it's gonna be super good spot to test for long-term perspective, right? And you can test it. It's sort of a wide area. You can go from 7K all the way down to 5K. You can see here. It's a wide area, right? And here is the area where I would stagger most of my buys. But is it gonna happen? Who the fuck knows? You don't know if it's gonna happen. But one thing I'm certain for sure that it's gonna happen, or let's just say I'm like 90%, it's 12K. 12K, I'm certain it's gonna happen, right? 12 to 10K. But is the 7 to 5K going to happen? I don't know, right? So, but you bet your ass if it does, right? If it does come close to this, I'm gonna have my buys here, and I'm gonna have my big buys here, and I do mean big buys, right? So that would be kind of the best case scenario for us to finish the bear and start with another bull market. So how long will that take? It can take 2-3 years. I don't know, right? Again, time frame analysis, or trying to predict in what sort of a time frame this is gonna happen. It's not exactly an optimal thing to do, right? Elon USDT. Wait, Elon, what the? Isn't
Elon
that
fucking
shit
Musk.
wrecked? Yeah, that's what I want to say. That name is forbidden. Oh my gosh, this is so shit. Oh my god, look at this chart, dude. What am I supposed to say about it?
Negative.
Let's just say, you see that, Arnaud? You see that 95%? This is where Doge is going. Might I have to remind you again, Arnaud?
No.
I didn't get filled on this short. This is probably the trade I'm most salty
story of your
about this
life.
year. Yeah. This is the trade I'm probably the most salty on here. I was preaching about this trade from here. From here. And I even said on stream, you know guys, I'm probably not gonna get filled, and it happened. Like, I knew I was supposed to play more aggressive, but I didn't. I still played it as I would play my every other trade, and I knew it before that would happen, that I would get missed, because I knew they would not have the strength to pour it up. Because the best kind of shorts, they always fail you at the end of the day, because they go from hyper bullish to very bearish, right? They just lose steam overnight, and you can really see. Look at this, right? You had a decent amount of volume, boom, dead in just like a week or two, just completely dead, right? And yeah, sadly I missed this short, and I'm gonna be salty about it. I'm especially gonna be salty when it's gonna be 5 cents, or it's gonna be under 1 cent or 2 cents or whatever. I don't know how low we already said. Yeah, it can go so deep. This is gonna go so deep. I can't even. Yeah, I'm gonna be very salty about this chart. I'm gonna remind myself weekly on how salty I am on this stream. SXP USDT, let me see that one. Daily. Okay, this one still has some. Oh yeah, okay, this guy is trying to revive itself, and now gaining over to the mid. Yep, I wouldn't want to go lower than this. This is your point to hold right now. Yep, and if it does, bam. That's a pretty good profit take, not gonna lie, dude. 80%. Write this one down, or not, write it down. SXP. 90%. This one is good. This one is good. My kitten died 3 weeks ago, but we got his. Oh shit. Oh man, when my previous cat died, which was actually the same breed as this one is right now, I was pretty sad, man. Damn, it definitely I was a little bit of emotionally wrecked for more than a couple of weeks. It's just sheer memory, you know, of how he passed away. It just, you know, brings, definitely it's not a meriting. I mean, definitely still makes me sad even if I think about it. Oh yeah, QNT USDT. I got some questions about this one. It's actually performing really well, really well. Quant. It's such an old coin too. I actually don't know why. What? Why is this? I mean, this coin is like 3 years old. What the fuck? Oops, Quant, yeah. Why is this only on KuCoin? Am I going mad? Is this not 3? Yeah, and I knew it. This coin is super old. Like, why is this only on KuCoin? Look at that. This coin, like this coin even defiled the bear market, and I don't exactly remember why back then, but look at this. It's been nothing but going up since 2018. I mean, obviously it has some downfalls, right? It's logical, but look, I mean, it still maintained way higher price. It still overran BTC, right? It still outperformed BTC and Ethereum at the same case. So yeah, amazing. Wait, let me see how much is it gonna show. Yeah, look at that. It still outperformed, bro. Yeah, you started right down here, and you see you still outperform them well. Amazing. And now right now you outperform into like all the time high, if I'm not mistaken. Not on Ethereum, but you did on Bitcoin. Yeah, so quite wait, or you did on it. Yeah, not on Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum, because Ethereum went so super high. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I definitely don't understand. So yeah, this is a heavy question right now because it only pumped, and I don't know exactly how far it's gonna go. Because if it goes particularly far, then this is your fill point, right? This is the point you want to hold and continue. But if it's gonna have a like a shitty daily close, like somewhere around here, then you know you can go all the way back down here and test it, right? So it's really a different retrospect to how this is exactly gonna end. So if it's gonna end super low, you're gonna be ending somewhere around this circle, then I would be aiming more for this second box, right? So in the circle being in this case was like that 73 to the 66. So yeah, next to daily closes are gonna be super important for this one. But if it does, you know, stretch all the way to up here or something, right? Then yes, then this is the one you gotta be playing at. So yeah, it's super different right now. So right now it's a little bit early for this trade, but maybe, you know, write it down, Arnold, another video that we could possibly make on Quant in a couple of days, maybe during this weekend actually. We would have a pretty good idea where we should go. So yeah, performing really good. Disregarding what BTC is doing. Exactly, Thomas, I agree. Yeah. Over Ledger Network is going live soon, so probably yeah. By the time it gets to 7K, there will be billions of dollars stacked buying orders. Classic David. Oh yeah, Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, the failed daddy of this bull run, huh? It didn't actually do jack shit. Wait, where do you want to stagger the next bull run? The next buyer, not bull run. 545. No, man, no. No, that's not a good entry. Nope. I mean, you already tested it twice, my dude. Fuck. This is a really hard question. This is very dead. Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta hold this. Fuck. But it's a little bit wider. You gotta be holding this, yeah. If you don't, my god. We're looking at something like this, or we're looking at something like this, in this sort of sense, yeah. So yeah, in this case, yes, 545 is the next buy, but I don't know, man. I think we have a lot better charts out there. This one is a little bit poor, you know. This one is poor indeed. Did we do Bitcoin Cash on Bittrex more? Yeah, because we already had a plan, right? This is what you wanted to see. I remember we did draw something, you know. You want to hold this and then you want to pump, and look, just immediate rejection, fail. And right now you're exactly this area. So yeah, you want to hold this area that we drew there, and that would be kind of like your last redeeming spot for you, essentially. But you know, it is looking a little bit poor. I think you have other charts that are looking kind of better than this. Let me actually check Litecoin BTC if this is finally doing something, or are we dead on it or not? Nothing. So sad, man. Nothing. Where is my pump? They promised me they will do this shit that they do on every year, but they didn't. They didn't do this crazy weeks. Sadly not. Or maybe they will still do it. Still patiently waiting, or else I'm just gonna be stopped even. UBXT USDT upvotes. Let's see. Upvotes is just hit a accumulation spot. Bam. Yep. That's the spot. That's the spot you want to hold. Am I right or not?
Yep.
Oops. Let me 4 hourly. Yep. That's the spot you want to hold. And if you hold that spot, then you're probably gonna test the top. So yep, pretty much. Wait, actually, I want to see price action. If this is gonna hold right here, or it's just gonna test again here and then do sideways here. Because if that's the case, then I'm gonna be TP in here, right? But if it goes right now, then yes, I would be going for up here. So it's a two different scenarios right now. It matters where it now pumps from, right? If it holds this and pumps or not. Okay, let's check waves, and then I guess it's time to wrap it up because it's been almost an hour. Waves. Okay, so waves. Look. Okay, see, this is actually looks a lot better than Bitcoin Cash. A lot better. Okay, so it held the area right now that it had to hold. Right now it's breaking out. That is super good. So right now you're waiting for this to break, and then a whoop, a little pullback here, fill it around this area, right? Depends on the price action, but it's gonna be around here, and bam, that's a beauty case. Looks better than Bitcoin Cash in that case. And then you take it. How much is that? 80%. Holy shit, that's a good profit take. Wait, but there's probably something in between, right? Oh yeah, that's something in between. I almost got pranked. Yeah, around here, but that's still a good profit take. Still a good one. Yep, 30%, nothing to be ashamed at. 30%. Yeah, guys, that would be pretty much it for this week. Even though we had a little oopsie at the beginning with my microphone, or me not being able to unmute my microphone. Still ended up relatively a pretty good stream, and we got plans for what we're gonna do in Bitcoin. We got for the next week, till the next week, and we got plans to what to do in Ethereum till the next week. So we are well prepared, and also do play some, Oh wait, Evgeny is asking me, do you like skiing at Maribor School? Not particularly. Personally, I go ski to France or Italy, because here, I mean, it's okay-ish. I've skied here like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 times. But, nothing beats a good ski resort in Italy or France, man. Those are really good. Oh, Dolomiti are actually are good. Dolomiti are much better than Pohorje. Yeah, I'll give you that, man. Yeah, Dolomiti are pretty good. But Pohorje is a little bit outdated. Sorry, what are you saying, Arnaud?
Les Arcs in France.
Yeah.
That's or Val Thorens, that kind of stuff.
Yep. And Italy
Very
as well,
good,
man. Italy has such
I
nice
never
resorts.
been skiing in Italy.
Or even Austria, man. Austria, Alps in Austria, holy shit, they have like 150 or 200 kilometers if you count all the ski roads together. They have about like 150 or 200 kilometers of ski roads. It's absolutely beautiful, and obviously natural snow and everything.
Aspen,
right?
Aspen, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, but wait, Aspen is in America, right?
Yeah, in America, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm obviously not gonna go to America to ski, right? That's for sure. Yeah, ski runs. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, so they have like 200 kilometers of ski runs through the Alps and everything. It's absolutely amazing. But some of the ski runs are long, like I think I was on one of them. It's like 13 kilometers long. Oh my gosh, and it's quite steep. So at the end, when I came to the end, I was like, oh my gosh, my legs hurt. I gotta go on a little, I gotta chill out a little bit. in the closest ski lodge on a little hot tea with rum, if you know what I mean. Okay, yeah. Thank you for following us on yet another stream. Again, next week we're gonna do it again on Wednesday. At this point, we might as well just move it to Wednesdays.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because at this point, because I don't know, lately I do not have time on any Tuesday. So yeah, let's just move it to probably Wednesday. Yeah, we're gonna do some of these videos from the coins that Arnold wrote down, because yes, there are some good opportunities available on those, So yes, guys, thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you for watching.
See you
in the next
guys.
one.